Sometimes it's not the storm outside that breaks you, it's the one you have been holding in. You carry so much inside unspoken worries, unanswered questions, and unprocessed pain. And then one day, someone says something small, not cruel and not even serious, maybe, but just the wrong timing. Maybe your parents asking what's your plan now when you have been silently battling uncertainly. Maybe your friend cracks a joke unaware your chest is already heavy. Maybe your partner misunderstood you again and it feels no one really sees you, and suddenly something breaks and you responded sharply, too sharply. The words come out before the wisdom does. Not because you want to hurt them, but because you are just tired of holding it all together. And then silence. They step back and you are left sitting with echoes of word you wish you could take back. But you cannot. Because one spoken word does not return. They landed and they linger. And now you carry something else, the guilt, the shame, the ache of hurting someone you love without ever meaning to. It, it's quite kind of pain, the one where you say, I didn't mean it. But even your apology cannot erase the sting of what was said. But here is the truth: pain, when left unspoken, does not disappear. It just sits inside you until it finds a way out. And often it slips out in the form of anger, sarcasm, silence, or distance. We don't want explode because we are angry. Sometimes we explode because we are exhausted. And Krishna, he know this. In Bhagavad Gita, he didn't just talk about the battle outside. He talked about the war within. In chapter 2, verse 63, Krishna says, from anger comes delusion, from delusion, memory of loss, and from memory of loss, the destruction of intellect. And when intellect is lost, the self is ruined. You know what Krishna is explaining? Krishna is not just describing what happens when we get angry, he is revealing the dangerous chain of reaction. Anger clouds our reality, our clarity. When you are angry, you stop seeing things as they are. You become deluded, lost in emotions, and delusion leads to memory loss. You forgot your wisdom, your values, your priorities. You might even forget what really matters: your purpose, your love, your peace. And when memory fades away, your intellect weakens, your wisdom weakens. You stop thinking rationally. You act on impulsive, not understanding. And when our intellect is destroyed, the self is lost. You say things you regret. You make choices that damage your relationships, your peace, your soul. You forget who you are. Let me give an example. A girl prepares a job interview for weeks. Her father says, what if it does not work out? He means no harm, but her heart, already filled with doubts, hears it as criticism. She snaps. He walks away. She gets the job 2 days later, but the words they exchanged still hang in the silence between them. One moment, one silence, and one reaction. That's all it takes to lose more than you imagined. But Krishna offers a different path. He does not say never feel anger. He says feel it but don't become it. Pause. That's the secret. A breath before the reaction. A moment before the outburst. That pause, tiny as it seems, is where you remember, I don't want to respond like this. This is not who I am. It's not weakness, it's a clarity. Because silence, when you choose with awareness, it's not fear, it's wisdom. And when you start catching yourself in those moments, when your voice comes not from the ego but from the calm, when your reaction turns into a reflection, you will notice something. You lose fewer people, you lose fewer nights to guilt, And most importantly, you stop losing yourself. Because Krishna never said don't feel. He said feel fully, but don't forget who you are while feeling. And that right there is your power.